Welcome back, Gemini, to Ande Zen Tarot from the Great White North in Ottawa, Canada. And hello, everyone that's new to the channel, and to all my international friends, hello, hello, hello. Just so you know, Ottawa, Canada is the capital city of Canada, actually. So that's where I'm sitting right now today as I'm doing your tarot read. Now, what we are going to be focusing on, my friends, is a general read for you today, which means this cannot possibly be every single Gemini's read all at the same time. I'm going to try to focus mostly on love and relationships. However, I'm not going to hold back. I'll tell you whatever else I see in between. I will tell you the cold hard truth if I have to, my friends. All I ask is that you do take what resonates, okay? If this isn't your story, doesn't fit in, just leave it behind. Also take into consideration that roles and genders can be reversed. And I kindly ask if you please could remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave me a comment. It truly does support my channel. It's free of charge. And I wholeheartedly appreciate it very, very much. Okay, so back to your read, because this is all about you today. We're nearing the end of August 2023 already. Summer is definitely on its way out, which is very sad to see. It was a quick one, I have to say. But we're near the end of it, and I'm going to pull one card from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck just to get an overall energy vibe for the next couple weeks ahead. Wow. It says wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Okay. So to me, maybe you were doubting yourself in some way, or you didn't think you could do something, but you could have done it all along. Okay, maybe you could have, should have. But let's just see where we're going with this. I'm going to pull a few more oracles here just to get an overall quick little snapshot for what we're looking at. What other message do we have for Geminis? They never needed those wings to fly. What message do we have for Gemmies? I've got the Swami reversed. We've got, what message do we have for Gemmies? Mask. And last card, Kipper deck. Message, what do we have for Gemmies? What message do we have for our Geminis? Never needed those wings to fly. What message do we have for Jennies? Pathway. All right. All right, guys. Well, I definitely see a pretty obvious flow to these cards here. So again, with the wings, you never need those wings to fly. So there was something that you were doubting or you weren't sure about, okay, with regards to your own confidence. The Swami upright, right? I feel like this is very close to being the High Priestess, right? She's got, the eye. She can see what's coming up. So, just kind of, using your own intuition and gut and knowing what's going to happen. When it's reversed, yeah, you're very unsure. You're very unsure of something. You're not sure what direction it was going to go. So you're maybe holding yourself back. I feel with the Mask card, we have Mask. It says, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So I feel like some of you were hiding, like you weren't expressing yourself the way you should with regards to something. It could be your feelings towards somebody, but you might have been, again, just pretending to be a certain way, but you were really another way. Now, I do see you have the opportunity to go down a new path right now, to open up that door, right? This is a little path, right? All these butterflies are flying down this path and the sun is shining. So the door is opening up. This opportunity is there. And I think you're starting to realize that, you could have, or you should have done this all along. Maybe you were holding yourself back, right? For some reason. Let's get some more clarification on this. I'm going to be using the manga deck here, okay, for your spread today. Oh, I'm going to leave this one out, guys. Okay, there was a jumper. What message do we have for our Geminis? Let's get some more clarification. message do we have for Gemmies? One more good shuffle. All right. So the first two cards are basically just a quick footnote as to where you currently are right now with regards to a situation. The first card that jumped out was the Fool. The next card is the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. Well, I do feel with the Fool, definitely there is something new, a new opportunity for you now, okay? Something that you were afraid to do in the past, perhaps, but now you're ready to do. With the Knight of Wands reversed, I feel like this card is normally an energy of somebody that is a player, maybe. Somebody that comes in and out of your life. Love them and leave them type. So I do feel like there's some kind of new beginning, okay? Something new that you're going to get the courage, okay, to maybe talk to this person. I feel like there's something that you need to discuss with this particular person, all right? This person that is maybe coming off like a total player, right? The player of the deck. All right. Well, let's see where we're going with this energy. I've got the World reversed. We've got the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Eight of Wands. And I've got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. All right. All right. So I feel that somebody didn't give you closure. I feel like you started something new with somebody that turned out to be a player. Okay. Maybe you jumped into something with somebody who ended up being a player, or you feel like that they, maybe they were showing you one thing one way. Maybe maybe you got intimate with them, and then now for some reason you haven't heard from them. So whatever this new beginning was, you feel like you've been played in some way. And you feel like this person somehow, I feel like, has disappeared or something, okay? I feel like you're seeing their true colors, right? And maybe you weren't expecting that, right? That's why, you've been kind of holding back, hoping that you'll hear from them, hoping that they're going to explain themselves to you. There's been no closure with the World reversed, when it's upright. This is the last card in the major arcana, and it usually means the end of a chapter or a situation, right? But when it's reversed, yeah, something hasn't closed out properly. So they gave you no closure, right? They gave you no closure. And you feel with the Two of Pentacles reversed that this person has just suddenly just dropped you, right? Maybe they were juggling too and you didn't know about it. Maybe they're juggling you with somebody else, but you feel like suddenly they just dropped you, right? No closure, just dropped you. Like the interest is no longer there. So I feel that you're feeling like, maybe you've been holding back and just not saying anything about what's happened. But I feel like now you're ready to reach out to them. You want to find out what's going on. I feel like obviously it's not working for some reason with this Eight of Pentacles reversed. Upright, this is where something is working out. Making all his little pentacles there, all these pentacles above them is very positive. But when it's reversed, things are going in the wrong direction with this. Things just don't seem to be working out. But I feel like you want to know what's happening. So again, yeah, you feel like you need this closure for some reason, some of you, okay? Some of you may not care. You might just be like, whatever, if this is who that person is, then I'm just going to, just leave it there and just move on from it. But for others of you, maybe they really did lead you on in a serious kind of way that has left you very hurt and confused. And maybe you're not even getting the full story, but I feel like you're ready. You're going to have to reach out to them, okay? Because you don't want to leave it like this, the way that it is. So the World reversed. So this is the no closure part, right? Yeah, they seemed like they were totally interested. Maybe you got intimate with them and now they've vanished or seem to have dropped you. Let's just see. The world reversed. Clarify the world reversed. Yeah, so we've got the Two of Swords here. So leaving you, protecting your heart to start with, not knowing what to do. Like, what do I do now? Like, you know, is it over? Isn't it over? It's just like, you have no idea what they've done really. So you're trying to make a decision, but you also don't want to get hurt. Like, should I just, you know, if it's over, it's over, just go in that direction, or should I try talking to them? Should I try to find out, is it something I did? It's like trying to make a decision as to what you're supposed to do, right? There was no closure. They left you kind of blindfolded, just not knowing. And with the Two of Pentacles reverse, this is where you just feel like they just dropped you, right? They just kind of out of nowhere, they ran in and they ran out of your life pretty quickly here. The Two of Pentacles reverse, though, is where you feel like you've just been dropped. Or should I say, in a more harsh way, dumped by them. And it kind of, without any closure, without any reasoning behind it. And I've got the Nine of Pentacles. So this is where you're now feeling single again. This is the single card, right? So you thought maybe you were going to possibly be in a relationship with this person, but now you're feeling like you're single again. So I guess the whole thing was maybe you thought this was leading to some kind of relationship with them, but it doesn't appear to be on their end. So now I see you reaching out to them, right? With the Eight of Wands. This is trying to figure out, like, you want to know what's going on. What did I do? Like, you know, you need to know what's happening here, because this is just something that's, it's pretty upsetting for you, I think. Yeah, with the Death reverse just jumped out. Yeah, you need closure. They gave you no closure, and you need closure. The Death reverse, something isn't over for you on your end, or you don't feel like it's supposed to be over. You've got the two cards with a similar meaning, right? You've got the World reversed. Yeah, no closure, and the Death reverse. Something isn't over, you know? Something isn't over, or wasn't properly closed out. So that's why you need to find out. You're going to reach out to them. And you want to know why it hasn't worked out with this Eight of Pentacles. You know, what's happened? Like, what's the reasoning? The real reason why it didn't work out. And we have the King of Coins reversed. All right. Well, to me, this is your person as well. I feel like, yeah, okay. I'm going to tell you the cold, hard truth here, my friends, okay? They haven't been truthful to you, right? I find them to be extremely materialistic. This can even be the gold digger in the card too, right? Somebody that's just more about looking after their own needs. It could be financial, very materialistic type. Yeah, but they're definitely, maybe they don't feel like they truly wanted to invest in this as well when it's reversed, right? They've got that pentacle right there, clinging on to it. You know, that's their money, that's their fortune, right? But when it's reversed, I feel like maybe they don't have a lot of money. Maybe they're looking for someone that does. Or to me, it's just like not truly wanting to invest in something. So I feel like they honestly are perhaps just a player. And unfortunately, that might be something that that you need to come to terms with, right? So with regards to this card, you never needed those wings to fly. So for me, you know, maybe it's just time that you move on from it. I feel like with the pathway as well, it's saying maybe it's time to move on from this person. You didn't see this coming. You didn't see this coming with the Swami reversed, right? You didn't see that. You thought this was a great new beginning. You thought maybe this is going to lead to a good relationship with this person. But the fact is, you know, whether you were wearing the mask now, pretending like this doesn't hurt you, or maybe they were wearing the mask all along, right? Right? This is who they truly were. Maybe they never really truly wanted to invest in you to start with. This could have just been kind of a manipulation on their part just to kind of get what they wanted from you. And then, unfortunately, you know, that's what a lot of players do. They don't give you any closure, right? Because it's just almost a game to them. But the door is open now. So you don't need those wings to fly. You can move on from this quite easily. Now, all right. Well, my friends, I told you, sometimes it's the cold, hard truth. Sorry, Geminis. I was hoping for a better read there with regards to this, but let's do some tea leaves as well to see what else we have for you. What do we have for Gemini's tea leaves? Let's see if we can get some jumpers here to give us some more clues as to what direction we're going in now. So I'm just going to sum it up quickly, guys. I feel like you've been involved with a player. It's that simple. Some of you have been. If you're wondering if they're being true to you, I feel that they're not. All right. Wow, we had quite a few jumpers. That's going to be enough. Okay, so let's see what else I can get for you. All right. Okay. All right, so we have, to start with, we have kangaroo, and it says, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. All right. So, yeah, you feel like right now for a lot of you, this is just, you know, moving forward with other topics, that maybe it is a really hard time for you. It could be with work, it could be with relationships, it could be with money. So you really do have to make a lot of plans, okay? You can't just jump into things, really. You need to be, you need to kind of focus on, you know, maybe, you know, how you're going to spend your finances, you know, and be very careful moving forward in a lot of areas. We have the ant, work, achievement, success. All right. So I do see you, you know, you will be successful. Okay. You will be successful. And again, that kind of fell right on top of this 9 of Pentacles. So if a lot of you are single, I see that you are pretty successful, right? You know, this, she's got all of her pentacles all around her. You know, you are quite, you're very resourceful by yourself, okay? You're able to make things happen. But again, it's all about being very careful about how you move forward with things. You can't just be hasty with money or your time, or your efforts. But you will be success, right? You will be successful. So, you know, you don't really need this other person to get to where you need to be, is what the cards are trying to say. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Okay. Well, honestly, I do feel like this is maybe the pathway, right? Moving through this new pathway that's opening up, right? It's time to, I feel like this is saying it's time to move on. You know, maybe you need closure. You feel like you need closure from this person. I don't feel like you're going to get it from them necessarily. Okay. Even if you do reach out. So I feel like it's time for you to take that step, right? Move down the new pathway, move on from this. We've got tankard. Oh, wow. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. So I think that you just need to focus on, like I said, go down a new pathway. I think that that's where you, maybe if you've been invited to something too the next couple of weeks, maybe it's time for you to move on, right? Stop focusing on this person, because I feel like it's a dead end for you. I don't think that you're ever going to get the closure that you need, not at this point anyways. So it's just time to put yourself out there again, right? You need to fly. You need to be free again, free from this situation. And we've got star, guaranteed success. Wow. So I have 2 success cards here. We've got work, achievement, success, and guaranteed success. So this is advice, you know, time to move on from this, because great success is waiting for you. And it could be with a new person as well. But if you keep yourself stuck in this mindset, you know, is this going to happen? Isn't this going to happen? There's no closure. Does he really feel like that about me? Like, did he just use me? Don't even put yourself through that anymore. Move on from it. And you're going to find that things are just going to start opening up for you. Okay. You need to let go of this. Wreath, sorrow over a loss. Okay. Well, again, that's what this is. This is a sorrow over loss. You feel like, you know, you had great hopes for this, but it turned out to be something completely different. So it's normal to grieve, obviously, right? Maybe you really like this person and you're quite shocked about how it all turned out. We've got staff. You'll be taken care of in difficult times. All right. You're going to get through this, my friends. You're going to get through this. You just have to, you know, just not expect this person to give you what you need right now with regards to closure, because I don't think you're going to be getting it from them. Even if you reach out, I feel like they're not going to make an effort to get back to you. right? I feel that, yeah, this person isn't genuine. They didn't really have your better interest at heart to start from. They never intended to invest. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry for a lot of you. Let's pull some more cards here. Sorry, Gemmies. Jeez. I was hoping for a better read. And again, this isn't for everybody, right? So if it doesn't resonate, just, you know, like I said, take what you get out of it, leave it behind if it doesn't. All right, what else do we have for Gemmies? I've got You're Too Good For Me. What else do we have? Number 1, I Want You. Sex. Oh boy. Okay. You're Always On My Mind. I Miss You. The Distance Is Killing Me. All right. Some of you guys are really obsessed about this person. I can really feel that here, okay? I can really feel it. That's why the cards are urging you to move on from this. You're feeling like, okay, because they gave you no closure, you're feeling like they're too good for you in some way. It says, raise your vibration so that you may be in alignment with your desires. So you have to put yourself first here, okay? For some of you, because they gave you no closure, you're feeling like, well, do they think they're too good for me? Maybe they are too good for me. You know, you're thinking, number 1, I want you. There is no desire to be with anyone else other than you. So again, you know, maybe, and here we have sex next to it, desiring a physical, intimate connection. Maybe the sex was really good.Maybe they, you know, I feel like you just feel like you want to give them a chance. You want them to explain. You're hoping that this isn't really what's happening. It's like you're not facing the reality here. You're always on my mind. Thoughts, memories, constantly a cycle in the mind. You know, you're constantly thinking about them, thinking about, you know, this new beginning, what happened with them. But the reality is they were playing you. You know, that's what's so hurtful. And you miss them. No communication, no contact. And the distance is killing me. Absence truly does make the heart grow fonder. So I feel that they have ghosted you in some way. I feel like they led you, they strung you along to make you feel, basically you fell for them very, very hard. They're constantly on your mind. You've been almost obsessing about them to a point of, you know, maybe you're trying to manifest them back in. That's why you're thinking about reaching out to them, right? You want to reach out to them. You want to know what you did wrong. Why don't they like you? All that stuff. Because you really do feel that they're the one that you want to be with. And the fact is, this person, they're not going to give you what you want. So I'm sorry, you guys. The cards are being very, very clear here for a lot of you. You know, this pathway is what you need to be looking at now. Because great success is if you keep following this path and just move on from this. Stop obsessing and thinking about this person who played you and strung you along, okay? If you can just, you know, move through this pathway, you know, maybe spend some time with some friends like that Tankard card said, you know, have some fun, have some enjoyment, maybe go out for drinks with some friends, try to move on from this. In many, many ways, opportunities are going to open up for you that you didn't even see coming, and I think you'll heal. But, you know, keeping yourself stuck is not where you need to be with this right now, right? That all comes back to this card again. You need to free yourself from this. You never needed those wings to fly. You can do this. You have the strength to do this, right? But if you keep yourself stuck in this little tower, right, this tower here, you're always going to feel trapped in your mind about this person. This could go on for years if you just keep yourself hoping and hoping that this person is going to turn around magically and desire you and want to be in a relationship the way that you want them to be. Because I'm feeling like this person, they never from the start had intentions of that. So they haven't been truthful with you. Oh my gosh, Gemmies. Listen. All right. If you did resonate, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And, you know, I'll continue on with my next read. Hopefully we have, you know, if you do follow that new path, let's see where that's going, right? Hopefully that's going to be coming out in your next read. So peace and love, my friends. Take care of yourselves. Don't focus on this player anymore. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're playing you. They're not giving you closure intentionally because they don't actually have a reasoning for it, because they never intended to be there for you in the first place. All right? Peace and love, friends. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.